Amateur directors.
The will. I, Jeffrey Thompson, being of sound mind and body, write my last will and testament. As you know, all of my brothers and sisters, your parents, passed away before me, leaving the entire family fortune in my hands. Since I never married and have no children of my own, the entire family fortune will be left to one of you. It has been very difficult for me to decide which one of you will inherit the family fortune, but following family tradition, I must choose one person. One day an idea came to me. Why not select the sole beneficiary of the fortune based on genetics? I always enjoyed genetics, and in fact had always wanted to be a geneticist instead of a businessman. I like to study how genetically controlled traits have been passed on through our family. I have decided to leave the fortune to the person that is brachdactylous and has a widow's peak like I do. You know that the very rare trait of brachdactylia, very short fingers and toes, runs in our family. Your grandfather, Sir Preston, was brachdactylous, and your grandmother, Beatrice, was not brachdactylous. Brachdactylia is controlled by a dominant gene. A person needs to inherit only one dominant gene to have very short fingers. Since Sir Preston was brachdactylous, he had at least one dominant gene. Beatrice had fingers of normal length, therefore she had a pair of recessive genes. The other family trait that intrigues me is the widow's peak. The presence of a widow's peak is controlled by a dominant gene, and no widow's peak is controlled by two recessive genes. Beatrice had a widow peak and had at least one dominant gene. Sir Preston did not have a widow's peak. He had two recessive genes. By coincidence, all of my brothers and sisters married persons that had a widow's peak. I know this is an unusual way to select a beneficiary, especially when an estate is worth millions of dollars. My lawyer tried to talk me out of this, so none of you can blame her for my decision. In fact, my lawyer does not even know who will inherit the fortune. I have given her a sealed envelope containing the name of the beneficiary. The envelope will be opened only after all of you have created a family pedigree and traced both traits through our family. I have also left clues and directions with my lawyer to help you get started. I state, once again, I made this decision being of sound mind and body. Jeffrey Thompson.